Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. Well, this idea of the beta male revolution, of course, coined by Rodger, Currie. But I want to talk about what I believe shall be the beta male revolution, or another form of it that I believe shall take place. Now, here's what I mean by this idea that I have about what the new beta male revolution shall be. Now, my thing is that it's already taken place in many ways. We see it as we see it with how guys have responded to the Me Too movement. Usually these are guys who haven't had many things go their way with the feminine gender. They haven't found a female that could be a woman in their life. So, you got guys that have responded to these things in many different ways. Some guys have went their own way, and you have other guys that just, for the most part, they have become celibate for many different reasons. So I won't go into the details of that, but going forward, I believe there's another angle to look at this, because last time I checked, the baby rates, basically, a lot of the feminine gender still having babies, that hasn't really changed. And what we have seen is a lot of pandemic babies. Yes, we've seen a lot of pandemic babies. And usually, based on scientific research, all these guys that claim that they're alphas, if you will, they're actually not the ones that are like the most fertile. I guess if you were to look it up, it's usually guys who have what you would call a smaller size. They have been shown to be more fertile. Because I guess, allegedly you're more alpha if you have a greater size, I guess. But a lot of chicks have debunked this theory a long time ago, because some of them don't like guys that are of a larger size. It becomes painful after so long. And of course, a lot of the feminine gender don't want to feel like their box has been ran through too much, to where it just doesn't feel like a home. But yeah, overall, so we see that the baby rates has not changed at all, because actually, as a lot of the feminine gender, they get to the age of where they want to call themselves settling down, they would rather get with a guy that's a little more docile, a little more beta. He's more tender, more soft towards the kids, especially if he has a daughter. Now, the problem could be if he has a son. Your son is going to be soft just like you. And we've seen this happen time and time again. But overall, let's just continue on with what I have to say, okay? Now, think also about this. As she's out there on the carousel, she wants a friend that she can talk to about anything and not feel ashamed, not feel judged, or, as they might say, she doesn't have to worry about this accountability. Now, she could say, hey, this guy does call me out and he lets me know what it is. I'm going to call that BS. I'm going to say, nah, she just needs someone that can listen to her and doesn't seem judgmental. And that's usually who she calls her friend with benefits. So every now and then, the beta male, per se, can get his too. But he has to catch her at a very vulnerable moment. So I believe a lot of this has added to what I believe is the new beta male revolution, or what I would even call, or what I would even call the future beta male revolution. Given that Rodger Currie wrote a book about this back in the day. I'm talking about it right now and what it could be like in the future. So lo and behold, one more thing I'll leave y'all with in regards to the new beta male revolution. What if the beta still doesn't get what he desires? She still turns him down. She rejects him. Okay? No kids, not even a friend with benefits, not even a friend, a confidant that she can talk to about anything. He gets none of that. What happens then? Well, what happens then is that he becomes merciless. He puts on a hockey mask and he tries to deal with her accordingly in a way of where I can't really talk about that on YouTube, but I think y'all get the picture. Basically, some guys will turn to violence if he can't get his way with a feminine gender. He doesn't want to deal with rejection. He's tired of being He's tired of being rejected. He might be the type that says, if I can't have you, no one can. Keep that in mind. And let me know what y'all think about that. Signing out.